Hey guys, this is Summer. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the challenge that Susan Young put out the other day. It is a contest slash challenge for recreating a look that she did. And I do not have the Jaclyn Hill palette. I know I'm one of like only 5 people in the world probably that don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette, but I do have a bunch of other palettes. So I am going to try, I'm gonna try to recreate the look that Susan did using other palettes. So the first shade I'm gonna use is out of my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm gonna go in with this shade So Bougie, and I'm gonna try that for the All Over the Lid shade. I primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I also am one of the only people in the world who does not have the MAC paint pot. But I don't know if this color is gonna be too dark or not. And I don't know if this color is going to be too dark or not, so we'll try it out first kind of on the bottom and see. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. So we're going to go ahead and go with the flow with this one. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think so. We're just going to do it. I'm not going to, I'm just going to put it on with this brush, and then I'm going to go back with the I'm just going to put it on lightly with this brush, and then I'm going to go back and take a blending brush and kind of thin it out, because I think I might have picked a little bit darker shade than I needed. I'm not sure. I think that's good. Alright, for the second shade, I'm going to go with this one out of the ColourPop Elements of Surprise palette. This is the shade Details. So we're going to try that one out. And this one, Susan said to go, gosh, I don't know about this shade. Let me see. Yeah, it's good. This one, Susan said to go in your crease and kind of up to the brow, but not all the way up. So I'm going to do that. I'm obviously gonna have to go back with a blending brush, but I don't honestly do a lot with brown shades, even though I have them. I just don't do a lot with them. So we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, I'm gonna take and guys, I'm not one of these who knows all my brushes and stuff. I just don't. So I'm gonna take this blending brush. All I can tell you about this is it's a Luxie 231 small taper blending. And this is, I don't ever use any bigger brushes. I don't know why. Maybe because I do have like hooded eyes, so to me the bigger ones don't do well on my lids. I'm going to take a little bit more of that and go in over here with it to the outside a little more, and then taking it down. And so yeah, if you guys don't know Susan, go check out her channel. She's a really sweet person. And if you can get in this challenge, get in it. I don't know how to, like, you know how you see people like post the video and the link in their video and all that. I don't know how to do that unless the person has given me the video. I'm just not sure how. So alright, I'm going to clean that brush off just a little, and then I'm going to go back across here and just blend it hopefully out a little. And I don't know why I always do one of my eyes like better than the other, for lack of a better word. And my brows are going kind of psycho right now, so you guys forgive me for that. So I'm not sure I'm getting the shades exactly right. So we're going to go in with a medium brown for the crease now. I'm going to do with the Huda Beauty, and I don't know what the shades in this are called, but this is the one I'm going to use right here. So I'm just going to take that one. It's more of a brown than these other shades. And yeah, see, you can see that right there. So I'm just going to pop that into the crease. And I'm only bringing it across like halfway, like Susan said, but I am going to bring it down a little. I'm not sure if she did that or not, to be honest. Alright, so again, we're only going like halfway, because I am going to go back and do some concealer like Susan did. Okay. Okay. And at this point, I'm not super worried about any fallout or anything. I went ahead and waited and didn't do my face yet. All I did was put some primer on, which, oddly enough, I'm not a fan of, but we'll get back to that later. Okay, so now we've got burnt orange. Now we're going for a burnt orange in the crease. So I'm going to take this new ColourPop palette that I just got from Amy Lynn. And this is the Yes Please palette. Get something on there. This is the Yes Please palette, and I'm going to take this burnt orange shade right here. It is called Louis, but that is going to be the burnt orange that I'm going with, and we're doing that in the crease as well. So I'm just going to take that and go across here, and I'm just going to go about halfway with that again. I tend to go a little bit higher up on than my actual natural crease because I have hooded eyes and I want these colors to show up. And when you have hooded eyes and you close your eyes, you lose that color if you're just strictly in the crease. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take this blending brush and I'm going to go back over that and blend that orange, the burnt orange a little, and right. Okay. Now we are going to go for a deep brown, which I'm going to use this shade out of the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. And I'm kind of trying to keep this moving along, guys, because I don't think I'm going to edit out the work. I don't think I'm going to edit out the talking the way I normally do. So we're going to go in here on our crease with this. And then we're going to bring it down a little onto the lid. Uh-oh. And I'm trying not to totally take out my orange. And that is why I'm kind of, doing that carefully. Okay. And I definitely just messed up my orange, so. And it was funny when I was watching Susan's video, she was talking about how she goes back over and over, and I'm like the queen of doing that. That's why it made me laugh, because I literally will go back 100 times when I'm doing eyeshadow usually. I'm going to try not to do that. Okay. I'm going to try really, really hard not to do that, just because I'm trying to not edit out my talking in this video since it is a challenge. So take it deep brown again, just a little, right in there, and right in here, because I like to go out pretty far right there. All right. And I'm not worrying about too much what I'm getting over here because we are, like I said, going to do the cut crease. Okay, we're going to go back onto the crease with a deep burgundy red. And I think I'm going to use a mixture of two colors out of the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette again. We're going to mix in with this deep burgundy color and then this color that's more of a red tone to it. So I'm going to kind of mix those two together to get it red but burgundy, or really deep, since I don't have the exact shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is okay. You know, I know I'm like one of the only people in the universe that doesn't have that palette, but it's okay. Alright, I think I'm going to take more of just the reddish burgundy color because I want it to actually show up a little bit more red. I'm going to take that part of the way over into the crease, and then same in this eye. I'm going to take it over part of the way, and then back here. Okay, now I'm picking up the red tones, yeah. I'm picking that up now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the light color that I use out of Chocolate Gold again, Bougie, So Bougie. I'm going to take that color, and that was the one we used all over the lid, and I'm just going to go up here, and I'm just going to blend that back out again a little. I feel like I got too high up there. And then I don't want to lose my red, but I don't want to... I'm just going to do this before I cut the crease so that I can clean up a little. Without losing everything. Okay. And then I'm going in with the second brown shade that we used kind of up, almost to the top. I'm just going back with that. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the orange again, just because I feel like I lost some of the orange. Okay. I'm just taking that up a little bit higher. Alright, and then I'm going to take the darker brown shade. Well, I'm going to take the medium brown and go back over that. And then take the darker brown and go back over. And this is just, you guys that watch me regularly know this is what I do. And then I'm going to take the burgundy looking shade again. And I'm just going to go with that. I'm not going to mix that reddish burgundy shade. I'm not going to mix that this time with the darker burgundy. I'm just going to come in with that. And so I can keep that burgundy showing up in there. I hope that y'all can see that and it translates onto camera. So hopefully I messed up a little. As usual, I messed up a little. I really do, because like it depends on how pigmented the shade is, but like this red burgundy color, it's pretty pigmented, and it really doesn't come off that brush well. But I do have this Sonia Kashuk brush cleaner wipe, which I've been wanting to try. I got this in one of my Target boxes or something, and it's supposed to like be really fast drying and stuff, so you can like clean your brushes with it right then and there. So it smells very, very weird. It says just lay it on a flat surface and swirl your brushes on it. Let's see. Wow. It really does clean it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little impressed. Let me show you guys this. I mean, this brush still has a... I'm actually a fan of that smell. So this is what it cleaned off, and that brush still has a little bit of a pink tint to it, but when I deep clean it, it'll be fine. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. We're going to go ahead and do our cut crease, which I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Light, 1C Light, Cool Light. I like this one. I wish I'd gotten a couple of these actually. And what I do, because I have hooded eyes, is I pop this on right here, and then I look up. And I did, of course, I've said several times, I got this tip from other YouTubers, but you see how it gives you a guide. You've got to put enough there to do it, but if you put enough there and you do it, it gives you just a little guide of how high up you need to go. And then I pop some on my hand, and then I use a little small brush to take that and go with it, and I just go all the way across to where it guides me, and we're only going like halfway across on this, so I'm trying not to go too far over and mess that up. But and then you can just take the rest that's on your eyelid and move it around too, and then if you need more, you've got a little bit that's on your hand as well. And so that way I get that up enough that when I close my eyes, you can still see whatever I'm putting into that cut crease. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that just right there. I think that that's far enough. What I like to do is go back in and kind of just smooth out these edges a little so that you don't have a real harsh line there on the edges. And I don't always do that because I'm lazy, but sometimes I do. Alright, and so I'm going to go ahead with this first, because this is what's actually on my lid. And again, I'm trying to only go about halfway across. This concealer dries pretty quick if it's not thick on there, so that's why I say you can just pop a little bit more on your hand to go in if you're using this one, but of course you could use any concealer you want. And Susan was super nice with the rules on this challenge as far as none of the products had to be the same. Let's see, I think that's about the same. I'm the worst at getting those even. If anybody knows me, y'all know that like the Urban Decay Electric's like my favorite palette ever. Like, I honestly want to get another one before they're gone because I'm like scared when they go completely out of stock. What am I going to do? Like, why are they taking my favorite palette in the world? I don't know. Alright. Definitely going to have to clean these. And if you guys that don't know me, if you don't know, I make soap, and I really enjoy making soap. And I'll tell you what else, bar soap like that is amazing cleaner for your brushes and things like that. Oh, I forgot to go in and do the edges on this side. Just to smooth them a little. Alright, now Susan said that she was going in with a royal purple, and it looked more of a blue tone to me. I'm going to go in with this shade Chaos out of the Urban Decay Electric palette, and then I'm going to mix a little bit of Urban on top with it, and then for the purple shade I'm going to use Urban. And I actually had already dipped my brush into both of those, so I'm going to have to clean that up, but I'm just going to pat this in on here. And I guess this could be a royal purple or a blue. I'm not really sure. What to call this shade, but I'm gonna mix them together and make sure that it's purple, royal purple. Okay, and then Susan came pretty far over with the royal purple. Okay, before putting the purple just in that little inner part. So I'm going to go back and take some of the purple now on with my blue. Yeah, there we go. And I'm mixing it in to make sure that looks like a oh yeah. Now that's looking like royal purple right there. I'm liking that. Alright. So now I'm going to go on this side and do the same thing. This is not really the brush that I probably should have used for this, but it's okay. Alright. And then I'm going to take my favorite purple shade Urban and pop that in there. Mix it in with that blue. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to pat a little bit more on in this one because I feel like I just needed a little more on that one. And then I'm going to take that purple and go right back over top. I'm actually going to do this with both of them just to be safe. Oops. Alright, so we're going to go back with the blue again. I'm going to pop it all on there. Pop it, pop it, pop it. And then I'm going to take that purple, the shade Urban, and I'm popping that on top to give it that nice royal purple color. Alright, and I think that that is looking really nice. Alright, and then I'm going to take this Luxie brush. I don't remember if this is Luxie actually. This is just one of my favorite brushes, and I'm just going to take that shade Urban, and I'm just going to take that in here. Actually, I'm going to get a little bit smaller brush. Right into that inner corner, and I'm blending it over into the royal blue shade. This is my favorite purple shade out of every palette ever. It really, really is. And I'm just going back with that blue right there and fixing that right at that edge. I keep seeing blue, but I mixed purple to make it a darker royal purple. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit, just a little bit, such a freak. I'm going to take a little bit of that burgundy color again, guys. I just can't help it. I feel like I lost it. Let me see here. Maybe I'll take a different burgundy. Maybe that's what it is. It's not red enough. Alright, I'm going to take a different shade of the red burgundy out of my Elements of Surprise palette, and I'm just going to go back in with that. Yeah, that gives it a little bit more of that burgundy red look. Like that. Oh yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna take the My Little Pony palette that Chrissy gave me, and I'm gonna mix this white shade right here with this white shimmer shade right here. Those are called Bluebell and Firefly. I'm gonna mix those two together, do my inner corner, and then I'm gonna go back and do the other colors that Susan said to put under the eyes. All right, I'm gonna take this little bitty brush, and I'm gonna take this white shade and this white shade. Those are called Bluebell and Firefly out of the My Little Pony palette. And I'm gonna pop those in my inner corner. I started to do that already, and then I kind of messed up a little. And those are so beautiful. I may have to go back on these because I did them first, because that was kind of dumb. But if I do, it's okay. All right. I'm going to take the dark brown back out of the Huda Beauty brown from the Huda Beauty palette. I'm going to take that back under this and connect it up to the dark brown and burgundy. I'm going to tap that off because I don't want to get makeup all under my face now. Alright, and I'm taking it about halfway across. Make sure that I connect it in here. So now I'm going to take the shade Moneybags out of my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. That is this shade right here. That's the closest to emerald green that I have. It looks like a nice emerald green to me. I actually love, love, love this color. It's one of my favorite colors to use out of this palette. And Susan said to kind of blend it into the dark brown. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to take it the rest of the way across to the end right there where I'm going to have the white. Okay. So I'm going to take it under here, all the way over to that end. And into the brown and blend it in. Okay. And then I'm going to go back real quick with the white shades and just make sure that those are coming through. Gonna take just a little bit more of the white shimmering because I don't feel like it got as much shimmer as I wanted. Yeah. So I think I did pretty well on this look, guys. You tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you are not entered in Susan's contest and you've got time still to get it up, go ahead and get yours posted, guys. Go check her channel out. I'm going to link it again. Like I said, I'm going to link it here. I'm going to link it in the description box below. And yeah, let me know if you think I did a good job matching Susan's look. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really fun challenge. Thank you, Susan, for doing this challenge. This was a lot of fun and different from the normal following tutorials and all, like you said. So I think this was really fun, and I really had a good time doing this. I hope you guys try it out as well, even if you're not entering for the contest. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys still try it out, whether you can enter the contest or not. It was a lot of fun. And definitely go check out Susan's channel. She's a really sweet person, guys. And she definitely deserves the love and support, guys. So go check her out. Show her some love. Tell her I sent you. And I will see you guys in the next video or the next live. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Love that takes you higher, I will forever be intertwined with you. Well, the sun never goes down and time has slowed down. Would it be too crazy